Hello everyone. Today this is Wes Cole. The current time is almost quarter till midnight, and it's January 17th 2012, and it was a really good and interesting day today, and I just want to report some of the news that has taken place as far as the Occupy events go. And you know, I'm here in Atlanta, and I'm part of the Occupy Atlanta community. And I just do this, you know, just to sort of, you know, put out what I've seen today and to try to give as accurate of information as possible, because as we all know, you're not going to get that from watching the news. You know, your local news is usually pretty good, but the cable channel news is, you know, CNN, Fox, and they're the two worst for sure. Fox being at the top of the list. You know, and MSNBC does pretty good, but anyway. But the best media is always your live streamers and, you know, your local news and people like, you know, not just myself, but people that just go out and just capture these things that happen themselves live. And then without editing it, you know what you're getting. But anyway, as most of you know, today was the big Occupy Congress event today, and I think as far as the amount of people that were there today, there's estimates anywhere from like 3,000 to some say up to 10,000. I think it was probably between 3,000 and 5,000 based on what I noticed. But the point is that it doesn't really matter how many people were there as far as numbers goes. It was a really solid turnout, and it was, you know, this is something that was just planned basically over Facebook. I mean, it wasn't even. There was never a commercial about it. It wasn't promoted really. It was just word of mouth, you know, through social media such as Facebook, which is what a lot of us use now. But I just want to, you know, give really just a great praise, in my opinion, to some people who I really was impressed with today. And, you know, I want to say Tim Pool of Timcast did an excellent job today. You know, he's always one of the best ones to watch. So if you ever want to watch an Occupy event live, watch him. So good job to Tim Pool at Timcast. Oak Faux Show, he's from Oakland. It's called Oak Faux Show. He's an Oakland gentleman, but he's from Oakland, but he does really great work on his live stream, and you did a great job today. And as far as the mainstream media goes, the only one that did anything at all was the Russian Times, and I really like them a lot now. I watch them. They actually give accurate, you know, news and tell it like it is. So thank you, Russian Times. And as far as CNN and Fox News goes, you know, y'all suck, really. I'm just going to call it like it is. You just have a bunch of ugly people running for president. It's been the only news you've reported for the last 6 months. I mean, don't you think that there's more stuff going on in the world than a silly election of corporate bought people who aren't even going to look out for us anyway? I mean, things are going to change. I mean, this is, enjoy your time, CNN and Fox, while you got it, because I can assure you, you're not the future of media. You're just like the newspaper. Your days are numbered, and you'll see that. But anyway, thank you, Russian Times, for doing your job and doing the job that they didn't do. Now, as far as individuals I want to thank, I want to say thank you to Kim Lee. She's a friend of mine. She's just a really awesome person, and she just really goes out and, you know, she walks the walk. She doesn't just talk the talk, and I just think she's awesome for that. And I also want to say the same for James, who was there with her. Awesome work, James. I hope you got your, you know, your feed working right on your equipment. I didn't see your stuff, but I hope that worked out, or will soon anyway. I want to say Candy, Frankie, Shabaka, and Jonathan, and Morgan. Y'all were all there, I know, too. And there was a whole lot of more people there. I don't know all the names, but just thank all of you for taking the time to go up to Washington, D.C., to Occupy Congress, and to let them know, you know, that we're here, we mean business, and, you know, you work for us, and you're going to be working for us, Congress. You know, you don't work, corporations may be bought and paid for now, but we're going to change that. You know, we are not going anywhere. So I just want to say that's awesome, and to all of you Occupy Atlantans that went to Occupy Congress today, as well as all the people from occupations all over the country, just thank you for taking the time. You know, it's right after the holidays, and just to do that is just awesome. So you guys, I love you for it. Thank you. And just some things I want to say on the local front real quick, you know, as far as what Occupy Atlanta has accomplished as of late. We all know who Tim Franzen is. I just want to say great work, Tim, and to all the people that are with him. There's too many names to mention that have worked at the Vine Center. You know, the Vine City, there's the church there. It's called the Higher Ground Empowerment Center. But they had some really great news there today, and I'm just going to quote how Tim put it on here because it's just easier to say that way. But he says, Tim Franzen, quote, "We just won an overwhelming victory in Vine City. Higher Ground Empowerment Center stays, and BB&T gives back to the Vine City community. And then he goes on to say, come to 561 Spencer and celebrate this win. Press conference at 4:30, more to come. End of quote. And that's just, you know, that's what Tim had put on one of the social medias. But that's just awesome, Tim. And to all the people that assisted you, you know, there's too many names to mention. And but they're all Occupy Atlantans who are very dedicated. You guys are all awesome. And I love you for it. And I can assure you the people in the community of Vine City love you for it, because that church has been there over 100 years. And it's going to stay there thanks to Occupy Atlanta. So that's awesome. One last thing I do want to bring up too, let's don't forget, you know, and I know that Tim and a lot of the people that he works with have also been working really hard on the situation over at Glen here in Atlanta. You know, the Pittman family, who's basically, to make a long story short, they've been in that house for, you know, decades, and you know, they were basically taken advantage of, you know, with the predatory lending going on. And so basically, you know, Occupy Atlanta is working real hard to try to keep them in that home. And you know, they're working, you know, trying, you know, people are calling Chase Bank and, you know, just trying to let them know we're not going anywhere. There will be a solution worked out, or they'll have to drag us off by the end of our, you know, coattails, so to speak. But that's still ongoing now, and that is not resolved. So I will ask you, if you need more information on the Pittman family situation that's at Glen here in Atlanta, it's about their home eviction, please visit one of the Facebook community groups. You know, Occupy Atlanta, the community group, or Occupy Atlanta, you know, the group. But anyway, but there's more information on that, or you can message me. I'm Wes Cole. It's W-E-S. Cole's the last name, C-O-L-E. If you're personally interested in helping out, message me on Facebook, and I will get that information to you directly. But you know, again, I just want to say these are some great things that have happened today, basically, and over the last couple of days. Please do your part, get out there and get involved. If you just can only do something once a month, or if you can just, you know, share a meal with a homeless person, or just, you know, go down there and just let the people know how much you appreciate what they're doing, because this generation, the young generation right now, they're the generation that's going to turn this world around, and they need everybody's support. They need my generation needs to support them, and all generations that care about humanity need to support them. And we're going to continue this legacy. And we're basically picking up where Martin Luther left off, and we know that he is with us in spirit, Martin Luther King, and it's just awesome, and it's a great movement. It's about love. It's about helping people. It's a people movement. We are not bought by anybody. We are grassroots as it gets, you know, and that's what I love about this movement. So anyway, peace to everyone, and I love you, Occupy Atlanta. I love you, Occupy Wall Street, Occupy the world. We're going to do great things this year, and I'm really excited about it. So until I talk to you next time, have a great day. I love you, and just keep doing what you're doing to help out folks, okay? Bye-bye.